Hello, and welcome to Quackalope, and today, oh my god, we're gonna do an unboxing! Jesse has no idea that I'm doing this video, but I am so freaking excited! Whew. Okay, so the first thing you might be thinking is like, oh my god, jail looks like a mess. What is going on? Well, I'll tell you what is going on. I got a notification on my UPS tracking that some strange package that I had no idea was heading over to our apartment. I was like, well, okay, it's probably a Kickstarter or something that I ordered, but no, I was terribly wrong. It was actually Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice, published by Trident Noir Games and or associated with Ubisoft, a cooperative campaign game based on the popular video game franchise. And when I saw this little box, I just had to jump into the studio to give you guys the scoopity scoop, because I think we're pretty much one of the first people to ever have content on this. But either way, as most unboxing goes on this channel, we know sort of what's going on in the box, but hey, you know what? I was so excited that I didn't even do research. I just know very cursory about the game, and we're gonna talk about it because I wanna know what's inside this box, and I wanna know right now. So, to show you how unprepared I am if my physique and overall physical appearance did not convince you enough, I don't even have the traditional Quackalope knife. All I have is my Spider-Man key to open up our apartment. And yes, this Spider-Man key was given to me by Jesse because he thought that this would be the perfect house key for me. And so, too much talking, time to open up the game. So, let's do it. I'm so pumped. Look at this huge box. Oh my god. I can't even lift it. I am pretty sure that is at least 10 to 12 pounds of game. Whew. Should I even be respectfully quiet at this point? I don't know. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. There we go. You ready? Okay, so, okay. So, right now we are looking at the 4 core assassins of the game, and here's a really cool thing, if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, all of these guys are canon now. They actually exist in this time frame, but they have never been showcased anywhere before in the entire Assassin's Creed franchise. This is the first time that they are debuting. Okay, ladies and gentlefolk. Oh, that beautiful box fart. Oh my god! What is this? So from what I know, some of the elements in this pre-package were actually hand-stuffed or hand-packed or something hand. It was done by hand because they wanted us to get this into the studio as quickly as possible. So first of all, as I said, this is a campaign game. So what we're looking at now are the stickers that are going to be added to certain campaign elements as the game keeps moving forward. So here we have multiple sticker sheets at the very top of the box. Then we're going to have our assassin, oh man, oof, oh that broke. Our assassin tableaus here. This is going to allow us to use our cubes to track certain ailments, our equipment, our storage, our weapons, and of course our assassin and our health track. It also has small slots on the side so that we can continue adding to this as the campaign moves forward. And of course we have 4 tracks for the 4 players or the 4 assassins that you'll be, oh my god, I'm so excited, that you'll be going through across the game. Next, we have the rulebook, which I can definitely show you. Look, I can open the rulebook and show you. Oh wow, that is actually quite nice graphic design. Ooh, very, very nice. Okay, so here's a few samples of that gorgeous rulebook. And unfortunately, I have on the side open an email that explicitly states that I cannot show you what is inside this book. I can't even open it. But this is the campaign book, and I want to show you the thickness of that because it feels pretty hefty in my hands. So definitely something to keep excited, and you know what? Just thought I'd tease you a little bit. Just a little bit of a tease. Oh, that is saucy. Very saucy. What else do we have here? Okay, so we have some tokens, alert tokens that we're going to be using on these tiles. Speaking of tiles, let's go ahead and show those up. Oh my god, that is so many minis. Can you see this? Oh my lord. Okay, so first. Oh man, I feel I'm losing my train of thought here. As I said, this is going to be a campaign game all about, well, actually I didn't say that part, but it's a campaign game all about stealth. You are assassins, and you are trying to complete certain timelines from maintaining the way they are, and sometimes you have to get your hands dirty. And when I mean dirty, I mean bloody. As part of the Assassin's Creed, you are compelled to take out certain very dangerous individuals from the world before they can create havoc and ruin balance and peace across the land. And so, in this particular timeline, you are going to be in Venice, trying your best to keep that balance alive. And actually, I don't even know why I'm going through all this hardship. I'm sure that the rulebook, oh wow, look at that artwork. This is really nice artwork, I dig it. Look at that. That's so nice. Okay, the rulebook probably has a little bit of flavor text in here, I'm assuming. Am I? No? Am I wrong? Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice is a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players in which you play as assassins in early 16th century Venice. See, I wasn't too off. By combining the assassin skills with your best infiltration tactics, you will be able to defeat the enemy forces and develop your headquarters. Your characters will progress and interact with Ezio Auditore, which is actually the protagonist of the original franchise or the original game where this is based off, the famous assassin, as well as many other renowned figures of Italian Renaissance. Ooh, okay. Anything else here that we can read off? And then it gives us a brief overview of the Hidden Blade. So, anyways, as I was explaining, so in this game, you're going to be jumping from rooftop to rooftop, trying to get in the best position possible in order to take down your target. However, there's going to be, as you can see at the bottom of this box, a ton of enemies for you to contend with. So you have to do your very best to try and not alert them to your presence so that you can continue moving on the campaign. The way this is gonna work is, and I don't think, I almost hit my, oh my god, I hit my jaw with that. The way this is gonna work is through a dice-based system that controls noise. If you've ever played a little game by the name of V Commandos, which is as well published and designed by Try to Noir, you will find out that the mechanics are pretty similar in a lot of ways, but this is going to be adding some key elements that completely differentiate both of those games, specifically the headquarters, which we just heard in that small overview. The headquarters is going to be what kind of ties you from story campaign to story campaign, because it'll give you permanent buffs and different abilities that you'll be able to add to your ever-growing population of assassins. And so here I'm just gonna show off a few little tiles from the main board. One of the neat things about the V Commando system or the Try to Noir system or the stealth system designed by Try to Noir is that it's incredibly modular. You're gonna have all these tiles, you're gonna be able to kind of create artificial cities as the game progresses. I'm not sure if there's any type of like map creation thing, but definitely the campaign, as you saw, is pretty hefty and is gonna include a ton of scenarios for you to get through, and I would not be surprised if there's ways for you to either replay those scenarios or just create your very own with the components in the box already. And I gotta say that the artwork on these things, I'm not sure if you can see them well in the top shot. I'm trying to be organized, kind of against the nature of me being so excited and Quackalope unboxings overall, but Jesse ain't here, so we're gonna keep it civil. So I just want to kind of showcase this artwork because it is breathtaking. Like, oh my god, look at that. That is so nice. I love it. Oh, so clean. The level of detail on that carpet is crazy. You got fountains, you got roofs, you got, oh my god, so many things. Look at all these tiles. There's so many of them. So many tiles. Oh, this is a cool one. I think this is pretty much the headquarters. Look at that. Look at that headquarters. Ain't that swell? That's a pretty headquarters there. Enough about tiles. I'm gonna put these to the side. I think we've looked at enough tiles so far. Let's go ahead and start looking at what everybody's probably tuning in for. Some minis. Okay, so as you can imagine, in the worlds of Assassin's Creed, you're going to have a lot of historical figures, you're going to have the main assassins themselves, and you're also going to have a ton of guards and other enemies that you're going to have to contend with. One of the interesting things about the franchise is that although it is rooted very much in reality, there are certain mythological or magical elements that are sometimes included in the main storyline. So I will not be surprised if we see some type of creature here, but that may be reserved for expansions. I'm already seeing a gosh darn bear. We're gonna look at that very soon. Okay, so here we have some more tiles. We got a compass over here, and I believe this is going to be like a market tile or something of that nature. Let's keep digging in. Ooh, okay. Lifted. I'm gonna put this to the side. Ooh, okay. So let's look at the minis quality. Ooh, you can tell this is a big boy. He's a fierce big boy. The quality is fantastic. You can tell all of the small details. You can look at that. He even has a little butt. Can you see the butt? The butt is right there. He has a little butt with a lot of fur on it. It's so nice. Okay, we got stairs over here. What else do we got? We got a plague doctor. These guys are usually my favorite. I absolutely love plague doctors. My question is, where am I? Here they are. I was looking for our assassins. Let's take a look at our assassins. Oh, wow. That is actually quite nice. So this miniature, what is this, like probably minis people are gonna kill me. 0.35 or something like that, millimeter base. This has a ton of detail. I'm not sure if you remember, but we had a figure, a character back here on the side of the box that had a mask. You can see the mask on the mini. That's quite impressive in my opinion. So very cool. Who else do we have here? We got a person with a rapier, I think. Ah, look at that, swordsman. Wow, there's so many minis. I'm starting to get confused of how I'm gonna organize this. This box is so big. Oh, okay, I'm gonna start moving things away from the camera so that at least I can position things on the center, right? Oh, you can see some of those minis. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at our boys. Look at our boys and girls right here. Oh, so neat. Oh, I love these. Gotta get our bear in there. We got some stairs up in here as well. Ooh. Okay, halbergs? No. That's just some axe. That's a beautiful axe. Okay. I think these are probably group spaces for patrols so you can move them a little bit easier once you start getting a lot of miniatures on the table. Yeah, the bases fit on there pretty well. It kind of reminds me a little bit about skirmish games. I've seen this system before. It wasn't on Joan of Arc. Maybe the Imperial. It was a Star Wars game by the same, that's also all about war. Ooh, okay, we got some stairs here as well. Look at that, some more stairs. Oh, okay. I'm gonna lift this portion of the box. Oof, okay. Oh, I'm so sad that I just moved it off camera. Can you see this? Look at this. They included a piece of, I always love these, showing me how exactly I need to store everything. It is always so incredibly useful. Can you see that? Yeah, you can totally see that. Oh, so that's fantastic. Okay, and we got a little bit of a treasure chest over here. Adorable little treasure chest. I'm gonna move these to the side once more. Oh my God, so many things! Let's see, what's next? What do we got here? Oh. Ooh, okay. Oh, we got buildings, y'all. We got buildings. Let's see what type of buildings we got. Oh my God. Okay, I think this is my favorite tray so far. We got a boat, like a sick ass boat. Like it even looks like it has mechanical bits in it. This is absolutely wonderful. Oh my God, what else? We got horsemen, another type of unit that you'll be facing throughout this. Incredible. We got the towers, which I'm assuming, these are not to scale, but I'm assuming that these is where you can do your leaps of faith. That is a really prominent element within the Assassin's Creed franchise where you're just jumping from the highest peak. Either way, I haven't even seen any of the main mechanical components that I can kind of explain how the game works for you. I'm just so excited looking at all the pretty things. Oh my Lord, we got that. I think these are probably the spaces where we can hide in. We're about to be able to create a little scenario for y'all. I hope I'm not boring you. I'm trying to keep it as lively as I can, and to be honest, I'm already quite lively. So, okay, more tons of minis, and oh my god. Oh, this part of the box. Oh my lord. Look at this. It's a Da Vinci tank? Sure, it's just a tank. This is a Venetian tank right here. And yeah, see, I told you there's some mythical elements or creatures in there. This is a statue technically, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does something later on. And then, okay, so now we gotta move all these miniatures a little bit to the side. I'll explain soon how the game works. I just kind of want to go through kind of the overall elements and what makes this game particularly special versus the narrative campaign system that we've talked about in the past. Okay, so box, come! First of all you're seeing on the top shot right now is totally super secret. I can't show any of it. All these boxes are closed off. There's no way that I can reveal them. However, I can lift this, okay? So this box, from what I see here in the very explicit instructions of what I can show and cannot show, I can definitely open for you and show you. And, there they are. There's the dice. Here we got some AI cards from the enemies as well. It shows the alert status and when they're not as alert, okay? Then we have our wonderful dice. We have our health trackers right here, and I believe this is gonna be another tracker that we'll use for other elements in the game. We got some HQ boxes, let me see underneath that. Okay, I think we can show these too. We got some more dice in there, okay? So these just represent different types of alert. These are gonna be your noise dice. So depending on what type of faces these dice show, that's how you'll know if enemies are going to start rampaging into your space. Here we have the combat dice that your assassins are going to use, and here are the attack dice and the defense dice that the other NPCs are going to be using as well. Oh, and here's what I wanted to show you, okay? This is what I wanted to go through. You see all these envelopes? All these envelopes are filled with secrets. Secrets that you will unlock throughout the game, which I can't show you, because it says, wait before opening this envelope. Attendes por ouvir cette envelope. Ofnet dicen usmlang noch nicht. No abréis este sobre hasta que se os indique. Aspettare prima di aprire questa busta. Okay, so apparently multiple languages. Yeah, these things are chock full of new, I'm not sure if they're gonna be new characters, if they're gonna be new cards, if it's gonna be new mechanics, but this game is filled to the brim with surprise at every turn, based on what I've discussed already with Trident Nor in an interview we did on the podcast, which you should check out. Oh my god, this unboxing is a total gosh darn mess. Oh, look at that. We have some assassins in there. Wow. Oh my lord. When can we play this? I need to play this, like, immediately. And now that we have finally gone through this ginormous box, I'll put that to the side very carefully. Now that we've gone through that ginormous box, let's start breaking this down. Whew, okay, so first of all, as I said, this is gonna be a campaign-driven, competitive, cooperative game where you will be kind of going through the roofs of Venice trying to do the very best to take out your target. The way that works is that these tiles will be composed in front of you, creating different types of scenarios or situations that you will have to overcome. The interesting thing about these tiles is that usually they will always form a city, or depending on the location where you are at, they'll start forming something a lot more intimate, like for example, you're entering a private quarters there as well. That could be entering a building, etc. And so, as the game starts moving forward, you and your other crew of assassins will be moving from tile to tile, trying to get ever closer to your target. Let's say that this person is going to be a target here in the tower. And you have to do your very best to reach there stealthily. Why stealthily? Well, you're going to have some bad guys that are going to be patrolling these areas, constantly moving depending on the location of the compass and the way that the AI deck is going to instruct them. And as you start moving into those spaces, you will start grabbing your noise detection dice and throwing them to see if you've actually alerted those guards. Depending on the types of faces that you show, guards will either start moving closer to your area because they heard a sound, or if they land in your area and they spot you, because even though you are in an area, this is a stealth game, you'll notice that there's objects there. You might be able to hide behind those. So depending on the type of faces that you show, even if you make noise, you might be able to protect yourself ever more so using the environment to your advantage. And so here we have those dice.
that you'll be rolling constantly in order to determine what happens. And if you ever do go into combat, well, depending on the type of enemies that you face, they usually won't be too hard to take down. You'll be able to use your assassin dice that will complement very nicely. And interestingly, I actually haven't seen those cards. They might be inside here. They'll complement each other with the cards that you've been able to accumulate, either your weapons or your special abilities that you'll be unlocking throughout your campaign adventure. But basically, you'll roll dice to determine how those are taken out. And so one of the interesting things that we are going to be discovering here in Assassin's Creed as we go through that campaign is that narrative, that story is going to be influencing our decisions. The paths that we take will have ramifications as to what happens later, and the game itself will start unlocking. You've seen all those envelopes. You've seen all those boxes. This game is all about surprise and what you, at the end of the day, you just can't expect what's gonna happen next. I'm very excited to see how this develops and evolves throughout its entirety. And oh my God, just look at this. I don't even know what to say anymore. This is awesome. Okay, but we gotta at least open some of these envelopes, right? I'm assuming that we can open some, and reading through some of the information that I have on the application I was sent, we can definitely open some. Okay, so here we have our 4 core assassins that I will be able to show you on camera, and also envelope 0.01. So each of these envelopes is going to contain everything we need for, let's see if we can find those down here. Oh my God. For our assassins, okay? So let's go ahead and start preparing these little layouts or these tableaus so that we can see how those work, okay? These are also going to be using our cubes right here to start tracking our experience, I believe, and also the health. So let's go ahead and put that in there, okay? So let's just assume that's going to be tracking everything, and let's start opening these puppies up. Oh my God, I'm sweating through the excitement. Ooh, you didn't see that. Okay, here we go. Warning, read this card before taking other cards out of the envelope. Assassin Apprentice, reveal the large Assassin Apprentice card. Leave the other cards in the envelope without revealing them. Okay, so we only get Bastiano. And here we have Blueprint Duo of Masks and other elements, and these are the cards that, as I said, we'll be stacking into our assassin to give them different buffs and abilities as the game keeps progressing, so you start getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I don't know exactly what I can show or not show with these, so I'm just gonna keep them inside of their packaging. Okay, we got Claudia over here. Once per turn, if you're incognito, okay. So just a lot of really cool stuff. Let's open the last box here. I think all the assassins are gonna be very, very similar so far. All with different and unique abilities. Here we go. And here we have warning. Read this card before taking the other cards out of the envelope. Reveal the 4 small equipment cards and split them between the assassin apprentices and place them in your storage slot of your assassin's board. Do not reveal the 5 large events. Oh, okay, so, yeah. This has been Assassin's Creed, a total mess of an unboxing video. I'm so sorry, but there was more. I knew the box was huge. I didn't know it was gonna be that big. I can't wait to bring you some content on this game. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. If you haven't played any Trident Noir games, specifically V Commandos before, they have easily risen into the ranks of my favorite stealth-based mechanics or designs across the board. And after an interview I did with them, again, that you can check out on the podcast, I know for a fact that they have treated this IP with the utmost respect and enthusiasm. So I'm inclined to be very positive that this game is going to be quite special. But until then, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, if you like messy unboxing with people that haven't even shaved, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, hit the bell so that you know whenever we upload these very messy unboxings. But regardless of what you do, remember to do the important thing and play this video in 2.5 speed so that you can get through it faster. Probably should have said that at the beginning. We'll see you guys next time.